Alright guys, today I'm doing a video about checking to see if your silver that you're buying is actually real or fake. Um, there's a few different ways to do it. I'm going to show you a few different ways. I'll tell you. Um, I just started getting into buying silver last year and a half, and now is a very good time. If anybody's interested, it's a good way to invest in your portfolio. You know, I'm going to probably put about a third of my investments in this. A lot of people ask me, well, where to buy it and how do you know if it's fake and all that stuff. Well, I'll tell you a couple places right now you can buy it from. JM Bullion online is a good place, reputable place I buy from. Ampex, AMPEX. And you can also get some off of eBay, but you have to be careful about eBay because there's lots of fakes on eBay. So you got to be very careful what you buy from there. So in front of you, I just pulled out a few pieces I have. I've got a 2 5-gram bars here, really pretty small. I have a then 3 1-ounces here, and I pulled out a the newest. Let's see if I can get it here. South African 2018 South African round, Cougarland round. It's a beautiful coin. I haven't pulled out any of my American silver dollars because I really don't want to touch those. I really don't want to be touching these, but I can clean them up. I don't like really putting fingerprints and stuff on my silver. So, as with most people, there's another look at that Cougarland. So, there's a few ways you can do it. One way you can buy an acid test, and you just get an acid dropper and drop a acid on there, and depending on the certain color, I think it's as long as the color stays blue, then you have a real piece of you have a real piece of silver. You can weigh it. Weigh-in is one of the better ways to confirm that you have the right thing, and your magnet test. Now, your magnets can't be any little old rinky-dink refrigerator magnet. They're not strong enough. You have to have a powerful magnet, like an earth magnet. These here are very powerful. Let me move these out the way and I'll show you how powerful these are. I mean, once I get to about an inch, they will attract to each other. See that? So I wasn't even close to that at all, and it's hard to pull apart. You got powerful magnets when they're very hard to pull apart with both your hands. Okay, let me show that again. Watch this. It actually moved it away. Let me flip it over. See? So I'm going to use the bigger one here. So what I have here, I showed you the 2 5-ounces, 5 grams. They're really too small to really test. I know they're real because I know exactly what they're supposed to weigh, and I know where I bought them from. So I just pulled these out just to show you. These are beautiful little 5-gram bars made from Geiger, which are based in Germany. German mint. I don't know if you can see it. It might be shining too much. But it has the serial number on back. You can see that serial number and the mint and the security thing. Okay, so we have the Johnson Matthey, which is a reputable company. Nice piece of silver, beautiful piece of silver. There's the back of it. Beautiful. This is actually the very first one I ever bought. The Silvertown. Silvertown's been around for a long time. Beautiful piece. It's got the mule and there's the back. Beautiful. And Sunshine Mint, which everybody should know. Anybody who collects silver knows about Sunshine Mint. And they actually sell a decoder on the back of here. They have a card, which I haven't get purchased yet, but they have a decoder card which you run over this part right here. And it'll tell you if it's valid or not. Let me get a pen. Right here. It'll tell you if it's valid or not, which I know this is. And I've already showed you my silver round. Okay, so one of the ways to know if these are real, first to start, is how they're cut. Okay, a fake bar will be more, let me move this. A fake bar will be more square on the edge. Now, see how these edges are really rounded? Rounded really good all the way. There's no square cut to it at all. All of them, all three of them. You can see that. Okay. Excuse me. Now, that's one hint to know that it's real. A second way is just to simply weigh it. I mean, 1 troy silver ounce should weigh about 31.1 grams, okay? Anything over 32.1 or under 31.1, you question that if it's fake. Okay, I'm going to say it again. These should weigh 31.1, give or take a couple hundredths. Okay, so let's try that. I'm going to show you. All right, I have my scale here. Let's turn it on. All right. Okay. That's set on G. G's grams, okay? All right, 31.1 grams. Let's put the Johnson Matthey on here. There you go, 31.4. So I think my scale's a little off, roughly. But 31, like I said, anything over 32 is questionable. See, my scale's a little off, but I know it's right. So it's 31.4, that's right. Okay. Let's try Silvertown. 31.4, same thing. Okay. All right. And the Sunshine Silver. 31.2. There you go. It's not over 32 and it's not under 31. It's right in that frame right there. So that shows you there, those are legit. That's 2. So I showed you the corners. Showed you the corners here. How they're all nice and round. Perfectly cut. All 3. Okay, and they all weigh roughly the same. The silver one, the Sunshine's read more accurate. Let's see. Yeah, it's still right though. Okay. Now another way to know is if you weigh it in a troy ounce. Okay, your troy ounce should be 1.01 to 1.04. That's what a troy ounce is. So let's go up here. Hit that's ounce. Now OZT. If you can see that right there. It says OZT. That's your troy ounce. So it should be, like I said, 1.01 to 1.04 roughly. So let's try that. SilverTowne, 1.01 on the money. Perfect. Johnson Matthey, 1.01 on the money. Perfect. And we'll try the next one. .00. Perfect. So there you go. Now your silver rounds, let's pull this back out. Put these back up here. Okay, your silver rounds. Now, there's a couple different ways to check that too. All your silver rounds that are 1 ounce, they should be 38.1 millimeters, or if you don't know millimeters, 1.5 inches wide in diameter. So I'm going to take my measuring tape first and check this, to see if it's 1.5 inches. I'm going to go inches instead of millimeter, because that's what Americans know. Okay. All right. See that? 1.5 inches on the money. Perfect. Now, just look at the end of it. I don't know if we can get this. Kind of looks copper right there in some way, but there we go. See how silver it is all the way through? Now if you look at a quarter, turn the quarter over on the reeded edge like this, you'll see a brown color. That's the copper in the quarter of the clad of the quarter. That's one way to know this is right. Another way. So I measured it, we looked at the side of it, and now we're going to weigh this. So this should be 26.7 grams. Your round should weigh 26.7 grams. Okay, pull this back over here. Put it back on grams. G for gram. Okay. Wait a minute, I'm wrong about that. It's the same, 31.1. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. 31.1, this is the same. And let's put it on back over here to troy ounce. Perfect, just like the bars were. 1.00. You cannot get any better than that. Okay, that was another sure way to make sure your silver is pure. Now I'm going to show you one last way with the magnets here. Okay, this magnet. Now what you're going to want to do, let me move these out the way. Okay, take your bar, take your piece of silver, stand it up 90 degrees, flip it halfway to 45. Now your magnet should not be attracted to this at all, meaning it should not stick to it like this paper clip will. See that? Okay. It's stuck on there. See how that jumped up to it? Okay. Well, let me just put this in front of here. Just push it along. See, it's not sticking to it. So you're just rolling right along. Okay. Now, but what you need to know is what I was saying. Stand it up to 90 degrees and then flip it to 45. Now it should have just enough magnetism to where when you put the magnet up here, it should slowly fall down the bar, really slow. Okay, and I'll show you on this compared to a regular piece of if I have one, a piece of metal that won't. Okay. Okay. I have it at a 45. You see how it slides down it really slow? It's attracted to it just enough to where it just doesn't slide down real fast. Okay. So let's try that again. I got it at a 45-degree angle. Slowly off of there. Alright, so we're going to try this next one. Try the Silvertown. See if I can get a better view here. Okay, here we go. See how it slowly goes down. Very slow. And the last one. Okay. Boom. Now, I just showed you 3 methods to know if your silver is real. Okay, just, you know, like I said, check out the cut of it. You never want any silver that has square cuts around the edges. They always got to be rounded off. Any true piece of silver from the mints will always have circular edges. Okay, then you weigh them. Like I said, you just weigh them. Simply weigh them. Put them. Get you a scale. They're relatively cheap. I mean, they're really pretty cheap. I probably bought this one for $10. You know, like I said, these should weigh 31.1 between 31.4, never over 32 and never under 31. And when you weigh it in the troy ounce setting, 1.01 to 1.04. Okay, and, you know, it's pretty simple. And then do your magnet test. Get you an earth magnet. If you got an old computer, an old tower computer that you don't use anymore, take that sucker apart. They have magnets in those, big earth magnets that you can use for your silver to check your silver. One more thing I wanted to show here. Bought this beautiful piece not long ago. Morgan silver dollar. It's beautiful. There's a date, 1921. Beautiful shape. I got a good deal on this. This is probably going to be graded as like an extra fine just because of all the detail still in it. I only paid $17 for it, and the dude wanted to sell me a couple more, and if I would have had a little more extra money, I would have bought a few more of these because this is in very good shape, and he had a whole bag of them. So let's even try this. Oh, 1921. I mean, think about it. This is 2018. 3 years, this thing will be 100 years old. Look at the shape it's in. I get this thing to focus. There we go. Beautiful. Same thing on your silver dollar. Old silver dollar. You do the same thing. See, these are 90% silver, so it's not 99.99 like this, so it's going to slide down it just a little quicker. But look at the edge of it. To be 100 years old, you can tell all the silver. Okay, there we go. Boom. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative and it taught you guys something, because I've been learning too myself, and like I said, these are a few of my pieces and I'm just starting out past year or so, thank you.